Hello, United Rogue Overwatch. It is week 4, and we have a game of Buffalo versus War here. And I am here with Arnos.
Hey yo.
What do you think about these two teams, Arnos?
Love them, hate them, kind of like them, really don't like them.
A lot of mixed feelings.
I mean, I love both of these teams. This should be a pretty fun match. We're getting to that point now in the season. You know, we've hit the halfway point here in our 8-week season. Here in week 4, and so a lot of these teams have played against each other already. And my team specifically has played against actually both of these teams, and are due to play Buffalo again next week. And I can say these are both pretty strong teams. Unfortunately, as we were talking about just before the stream started, War is down Moto due to IRL stuff. And Buffalo having nap time unbanned after his Activision Blizzard Microsoft sponsored 2-week vacation. But
and I don't think Buffalo has dropped a series yet.
No, they have not. You know, coming straight out of the draft, looking strong with your 2 top 500, if 3 top 500 maybe if you want to count Johan in there, players. But on paper they were strong. In game they are strong. I'm gonna be honest. War is going to be fighting a pretty uphill battle for this series. Though they most definitely, I think, if they dig deep, and I mean deep, there is a chance they manage to pull this out. They've got some absolutely great players on their team as well. I don't think there's a single team in Ruby that's got a slacker roster.
I think that's true. I just looked at the stats. They have not won a map yet. So, maybe they pull one up on Buffalo.
I mean, if you're gonna do it against any team, isn't this the one?
Yeah, this is the time.
All right. Well, we're casters have been told to quit yapping. It's time to start the game. Thank you, Jace West, here in the booth with us.
Yep.
Let's get going.
And it looks like we're going to Bussin.
That's right. Bussin. famous.
I love calling it that.
Yeah, no, it's better than my name for it, which we can't say on stream.
Yeah. Some colorful words.
Now you changed the B to a P, and that's otherwise it's the same thing, same pronunciation and everything.
All right, I think we're just waiting on the game for the start.
We are. Yep.
All right, and we're in.
We are a go.
And we're on Sanctuary?
Yes. Not that I know the names of the individual maps, but
I always forget whether it's Sanctuary or Shrine, but I think Nepal Shrine is the other one. So.
Yes, Nepal Shrine is the other one. Yes. So comps. Let's talk comps. What do you think we're about to see? Zarya obviously at a nap time.
Yeah.
Ball?
Well,
no.
Oh no, okay, back to Zarya. It was just
back to Zarya.
We got looks like a poke comp from War.
Pretty standard poke comp, very good for this map.
They're going back to Hog.
Going to Hog. They're playing games with us here. That's what's going on. Keeping us guessing right until the final second here.
All right, so we got the BAP Juno backline, and I don't know what their other support is their other DPS is gonna be on War.
Yep, Shogun and Nap Time keeping those comfort picks for them. Nap Time known to be probably the single best Zarya in the league. Shogun easily being the best BAP Zen in the league. As I said earlier, War's got their work cut out for them.
And Liam falls early. That's a big pick from Johan.
Absolutely on that Soj. And
Hog looks really low here. Hog falls.
yep, CP3 getting absolutely burned. The damage output here from Buffalo is going to be high. It's going to be high the entire time.
When you have 3 top 500s on your team, it's really hard to not just pump out damage.
So we're deciding to give Johan the top 500? I'm for it. We love Johan.
I think he is, actually. But anyways, it looks like Naptown's pretty high charge here. And he's burning. CP decides to swap to Zara, have the Zara battle.
Yep, 1v1ing nap time on Zarya is, that's
a decision.
If you're gonna, if you want to
Oh, and Ana goes down.
Oh, man. A back cap attempt here from Confession.
It looks like you're...
Yep. Is Pineapple gonna die here?
Oh,
Pineapple
they
goes
get
down to
picked.
Confessor.
Wait, they get it. But they're kind of alone here. Liam gets a pick, one laggy, but they're starting to recap it.
But notice what's
Confessor
that's
trying
done
to
here.
retouch.
It's forced them to pull back to point now that they're down that support. And War's gonna walk on this, so it may seem like just a single pick, and he only got paid for a few moments, but now they forced out ult here from Shogun there on the BAP.
That's pulsed out.
Confessor goes down to Laggy Puppy. Buffalo managing to bounce back here. And cleanup time on CP3 and Liam. Honestly, not a bad play there. That flank on the Tracer from Confessor onto Pineapple got them that little bit of momentum, but you know they need a break through here.
I think it forced out the window, and that was the only ult it forced out.
It did, but it also got them to point, you know, to back up all the way to point and gave them that much-needed space that they were looking for.
Okay, here's the grab, and they get the Star and the Brig.
And that's going to send them straight back to spawn, and I think that's going to be our first round here. Confessor's just trying to hold on here to point, but...
Confessor is on, though. He's touching. He's stalling it out. I don't know if he has enough time to touch again.
I don't quite think so. Nope, that is going to be point there.
Well, let's see what they do next round. I mean, that looked like a pretty strong start for Buffalo.
We were expecting it, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, it's how War is gonna overcome that struggle that we want to see.
Absolutely, and they're getting warm here. First round, while it can be a good indicator sometimes, is by no means the only indicator of success here.
Yep, I've seen teams at least on Nimbani and stuff, you know, in the past they've gone from 0-3 to like 3-3, and then it was like 6-3, you know.
Yeah.
They make the distance.
All right. Got the D.Va coming out here from CP3 into the Zarya. Still not, in my opinion, not respecting the Zar.
I think it's for the rest of their team, but I mean, when the Zara gets high charge like that, you really can't do much about it.
He's just gonna get burned.
Yeah.
And now we've got Johan on the Widow getting 2 nice picks there to start out that fight, as they take this initial point here.
And they swap to Winton. We always love to see it.
A little bit of a faster comp here. Angry Cat's still on the BAP though, looking to take that back line, provide that support to the rest of the team as they go for this dive. And Shogun picking up that pick.
Oh, and they get the tank. The Winton goes down.
Yeah, I mean it's looking like a hard stop here.
Yeah,
in favor of Buffalo.
Yeah, but Buffalo's kind of just locked in right now. I mean Naptime just getting that charge. He's bubbling the Genji and he's going in.
I mean, I do believe this is their first game since coming back with Naptime, right?
Yeah. Before though, they played Johan on the tank, right? But he was also like top 500 Zar. So. I
mean, he's an excellent player, both on DPS and on tank. But when you have Naptime back for the first time, you want to have a strong showing, and they're absolutely getting it here. Liam getting that pick on the Shogun, though, that's a big pick here in
That is
favor
a
of
big
War.
pick. And
Are they going
especially
to be
when he
able to
has
follow
all,
up on it? Pick on the CP3, and I think they might be able to hold on to this here on Buffalo.
Guna's low, kind of alone.
Yeah, no,
He's
they're
trying to
gonna
beat
pick
out
up that pick here in a sec.
Yep. And that's an early window.
Shogun, I think, I'm pretty sure that was intentional. Just BM ulting on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We have about 10%. I think they have enough time to touch once. We'll see. They pop window.
They might. They can.
There's a Genji in the back. Genji gets
They
picked.
do manage to get that pick, but oh, and they'll even make it to point. Unfortunately, CP3 is getting picked pretty much
Gonna
immediately,
fall, and I think that's.
that's going to be the first
now
map in favor of Buffalo.
I was gonna say maybe Confessor touches, but
no.
Well, I mean, the question is, where does War take them? I mean, if I'm War, I'm not really sure where to take them because from the weeks I've watched them, like they look pretty strong on almost every map. I think you want to play to your strengths, but what do you think, Darko?
It's a good question. Ideally, if you want to go ahead and break up Buffalo, it's whatever map you can best separate the duo of Naptime and Shogun on. Where that is, how you end up doing that, is a really good question. Unfortunately, one that I don't exactly. I'm not willing to go ahead and elaborate on, considering what I've got coming next week.
Yeah, I mean, you did it decently well on Doom, but not everybody has 500 hours on Doom.
I didn't get to do it against Naptime. It was against Johan. I will be facing a very different lineup here in this upcoming week. As War are facing now. So it's a good question where it goes.
Looks like they're picking now. We'll see though.
Jace West here in the booth, pointing out in the chat that there were two teabags on stream that game. Thank you, Jace Wessler.
Thank you
for the all important call out. Making sure that we don't miss a moment here in United Rogue Overwatch Week 4 Ruby League.
Going down in history.
Yeah. I mean, thank you, Jace West. Yeah. Well, we're still waiting here.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they're probably in there, VC talking about like strats and what they want to do to counter this. This is like for any team, this would be tough. Even if you were all top 500s, having 3 top 500s in a game against anybody that's not top 500 is a very hard goal,
Yeah, and this was kind of the question when it came to doing a draft. Going out there and asking, well, what happens if one of the top players, top 500s, or whatever it is, high GM, whatever it is, players falls down to something like the 3rd round, like Shogun did. What? Just might get something like Naptime and Shogun on the same team, and then stack Johan on top of that. And
I think
I can't blame Laggy Puppy. He did a good job in the draft.
Yeah. I just think that there are rules in place, and some teams didn't seem to follow those rules for the first few rounds, and that led to one team or two teams getting some of the players that probably shouldn't have gotten.
Well, the rules. Everyone adhered to the rules. Nobody broke or
that's true.
Any of the draft rules, right? Every team in I believe I know Ruby and I believe Emerald as well, drafted according to the rules, and there weren't any issues there. But the rules were only limited to when GMs had to draft themselves, and the fact that we had to create competitive drafts. Those are really the only two rules that we had going into this. Um, but it just so happens that one team made out like bandits. We saw Vancouver, arguably the two best teams being Ruby being Vancouver, and Buffalo going up against each other in week 1 or 2.
I think it was week
Um,
1. I
and
think it was.
yeah, I was casting that, and we had the full lineups. We had Adbond versus Naptime on the tank. Some pretty interesting stuff to watch, and it was a rather decisive victory, on the part of Buffalo. So, it's a really good question. If had the draft gone differently, if you had maybe split up Naptime and Shogun, would the outcome be the same here on the side of Buffalo, as far as where they are in standings? But in my opinion, I think that um, they're playing and playing well, and I don't think there's any rules particularly being broken by any team in order to achieve that.
I agree. I don't think there are any rules being broken, but perhaps we should add a rule like no more than like 2 top 500s per team, or like you can't draft more than that or something like that.
Yeah,
'Cause,
but there's more theoretically T500s than we have teams. But we're a
That's
go
true.
here on Hollywood now. CP3 has said, you know what? No more Zarya Mirror, no more Diva BM.
Ryan. We're getting the-
We're
getting the
bringing
Ryan.
out the Ryan. It's time to put Naptime to bed.
Yep.
We'll
Oh, and he
see.
gets
We'll see if
walled?
he can
Oh, he
follow
gets out
through. CP3 getting chunked there to half health, below half health, almost immediately.
That Discord putting in work along with that high Zard charge.
Yep, Shogun is now on the Zen. That's his best character by far. Ward's getting the full Buffalo experience here. We'll see how they like it. As CP3's just trying to stay alive here versus a very high charge Zarya.
And the rest of, CP3's team going down, he's kind of backing up, and he sort of falls over.
Yup, and
They're all just
Washington
playing-
loses .1.
Yep. They're all kind of just playing together. The Zar's full charge, the Discord's going on people, and they're all targeting that person.
Yeah, I mean, you've really got wow, what a shot there.
What
from
a
Johan.
shot. Jeez.
And a fantastic pick onto Confessor there on the Ashe. And if you saw that, the Zarya bubble as well as he went up there from Naptime to make sure that he didn't have anything contesting him. Going for a second one, doesn't manage to pick it up. Angry Cat picking up the kill onto Shogun there. Sorry about that. But the grab coming out from the Zar, and they're gonna get absolutely clean.
They still get 2. Oh, Laggy putting up the DPI.
Yep. And that is cleanup time for Buffalo. Angry Cat did manage to get Shogun there. There were signs of life.
Yeah.
Momentary flashes of brilliance here for Washington.
I think Washington, like, if they wanna have a chance at winning a team fight, I think what they need to do is, like, they all need to pick a target and they need to all go after that person immediately. And because if they don't do that, then they're just gonna get picked one by one.
I mean, the problem is, as you can see here, they're getting picked before they can even make it to the enemy team.
That's true. They're kind of like they're segregating their team and staggering them.
Yeah, I mean, the way they're doing it, Johan's locking down, the long range with Shogun, and then, Naptime's getting in your face and cleaning up. As
Angry Cat does pick Shogun again, though.
Angry Cat has heard your call out, and has decided that the player to kill is Shogun.
Yep.
If nothing else, Shogun dies.
Yep. I mean, that is a big pick to get, because that Discord is gone, they can live a little longer.
A fantastic Suzu, though, there onto Naptime, manages to save him. And Johan just going uncontested here on the Widow, frankly, is downright criminal, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, they have, what, almost 5 minutes on the clock here for a final point?
They do, and I've got a sneaking suspicion they aren't going to need all 5.
Yep. I imagine it'll probably only be a minute and a half.
Yep.
Long enough to push the cart.
Yeah, long enough to get the job done is really what it is.
Yeah. Angry Cat
Johan
going
picked out
after-
Confessor.
Okay, there goes the beat.
Got the beat for
They
grab
got
this
bubbled.
time.
They get grabbed though, so that was a big beat.
Angry
trans, though?
Cat going down. That's a BM trance if I ever saw one
Yeah.
there from Shogun.
Just popping it to show who's boss.
That's the second time he's BM ulted.
Oh, and Liam wins the 1v1 against Shogun.
Liam absolutely capable of doing it, pulling out the pick on the Shogun.
And this
That's
is suddenly looking a little more competitive.
Shogun getting the most deaths out there out of this team, but Laggy over here behind the entire
Laggy
team
gets
finally getting that bubble and does find the pick and getting absolutely shut down by Liam there. Will this give Washington the momentum they need? Unfortunately not, as CP3 just gets
No.
lasered down.
It's just
Confessor
Lucio
finally
right
getting
now.
that from the Johan though, it happens. As Liam just gets 2v1 there in the corner, and
Yeah.
will they be able to make it? I don't think so.
No, Lucio almost touches, but
And they, not only do they not need the full 5 minutes, they still had 3:16 on the clock at the end of that round. Another strong showing there from Buffalo as we head into the second half of this map.
I mean, Buffalo, other than the few times where they, throw away ultimates just for, like you said, BMing at purposes, I don't think
It's
they've really lost
just
many
Shogun.
fights.
It's not them.
Yeah.
It's just Shogun.
Yeah, Shogun throwing his power around.
Yeah. Throw around his ultimates all he wants, but I'm pretty sure he's got the most deaths of anyone on Buffalo, so far in this map. Gotten picked twice by Angry Cat.
Yep.
And I think he had one more on him. Oh yeah, one by Liam as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. 2 by Angry Cat, 1 by Liam. So, throw away your ults all you want, but small victories here. Small victories on the part of Washington.
Take what you can get.
Take what you can get. Going for perhaps the Pharah pick? Is that a Pharah? That is not a Pharah.
No,
It is a Pharah.
they're going for the Weaver though.
Yeah, the Pharah Weaver play.
I think I saw this a while back when Pharah was still really good before her nerfs. They would run it and have Pharah ult, and then you'd pull her back.
Yeah, I mean, interesting how you're gonna try to run that into the Johan Widow, and Shogun now on the BAP here on defense. I think we might see a quick switch here out of Liam. So it's possible he lives here and manages to secure that pick on the Shogun.
Yeah, while Shogun picks him off and Johan helps out.
Yep.
Angry Cat going after Johan. Angry Cat gets the pick.
Angry Cat does manage to pick up that one onto Johan, but I don't think CP3 is going to get any momentum here, as he still has.
I mean, he's kind of staggered. Look at him.
back.
He's in their backline. He's going after the Widow again. Look at this. He's going to their spawn to get the Widow.
You know what?
You know what? It's a good
Angry
strategy.
Cat, I'm loving this. I'm
It's a good
absolutely loving this. We've got some action here coming up on point.
No, wait, nap time.
But there is a 1v1 here. Johan has given up and gets picked up by
Wait, Angry Cat gets Johan again! I mean, it's a good strategy. Pick the Widow so she can't come back to her team.
And yeah, you know what? That is space denial. Unfortunately, it does leave CP3 here on the Zarya with only one support.
Yeah.
As Johan and Angry Cat go at it again.
There we go.
Casting
Wait,
such
no,
a
Johan
totally different
wins!
game. Oh, Johan finally managing to take down Angry Cat. I'm sure this isn't over though.
Yeah, that's only round 1.
Liam finally managing to get that pick onto Shogun, and this might actually be the momentum that they need.
I mean, Johan's about to come back. Johan is back now.
Johan is back. Nice pulse. Confessor picks up 2. Pineapple and Laggy Puppy.
Okay.
Third one onto
3.
Johan. And I think we might actually get a
tick here.
Yeah. Not even a tick. I think we might get points.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great picks there. And finally, we're seeing Washington here getting those picks out onto Buffalo. Hey, listen, 4 minutes on this point isn't bad for time. They're not on a time crunch right now.
No. But let's see if Angry Cat can do it again. Well, no, they swapped to Sojourn. I think Johan was done with the
Johan has had enough.
Yeah.
Liam
like,
taking
you wanna-
Pineapple though.
He's like, you want to spawn camp me? Let me do something. Oh, there's the. Okay. The grab.
Oh no!
Oh, it's full.
Liam tries to counter with Barrage and it doesn't work out. Ah no. The
Confessor is
turns
last
have
one.
tabled again.
Confessor gets out.
He does. That is that's a heartbreak. That is a heartbreak. Still got time though. 3 minutes to over 3 minutes to pull it back here.
Oh, there's the grab.
And
They get one.
Black
That's
almost goes
Suzu
down.
now.
A great Suzu there. Immort coming out, and Buffalo cleanup time.
Yep.
You
They're like,
know,
you wanna pop some ults? Let's use some of our immortality abilities.
Yeah, I mean, great support cooldowns there coming out on the part of both Pineapple and Shogun, keeping that team alive. And now they're set up on the high ground. Shogun picking out Liam on that the far pick. Not exactly as effective as it was here just a few moments ago on attack. As Buffalo retreat back to point here into choke.
And it looks like they're just kind of holding here, waiting for their team to come back. Farming ults. They're almost close to the tree. They have beat.
Yep. Oh, Winston here.
There's the
Might
twig
be
tree.
coming out. And Liam
Leave
goes
off,
to pick on the
adding-
Shogun. Will they manage to kill Shogun here?
Guna kind of
Immort coming out. Oh, they get him.
Guna gets
Johan
picked. They
goes
pop the
down.
grab. CP3 goes. They get the grab.
Laggy's won though.
Laggy gets Suzu'd though.
Oh,
Laggy goes
wow.
down. They pick.
Almost.
Yeah. Yep. Then there was an
Yep.
Ajax from Angry Cat. Unfortunate.
Very
Johan
close
calling it
there.
a Z9. A Z9.
Difference of one player there. As they're looking to pull back in here. Nap time getting dangerously low.
Suzu to Immord though, and he's back
Yep,
to full.
Suzu and Immort, he's back up, but Pineapple might fall. and
Pineapple low.
does go down. And
CP3 goes
that
down though.
time
That's
is
their tank gone.
real low. I don't necessarily know if they'll have that same pressure here. As Johan finally goes down, Laggy Puppy 1 HP there on the high ground.
Nap time
And-
using Guna's life weaver pedal to get up to high ground. Liam falls. Okay.
Oh, Liam. Oh,
Uh,
Liam.
I mean, he does get Shogun,
Oh, I mean, he does.
and that Buffalo's backing up now. They're getting car progress at least.
Nap time is just sitting on that high ground half and nobody noticed.
Yep. And they pop Rush.
Yep.
Pop Sojourn all overclock.
Suzu's out.
Primal going
and
out.
He's looking to pick up there he's tunneling nap time at this point.
Yep.
CP3 here not managing to pick anybody up with the primal while
Oh, he's
Angry Cat
he's
does
kinda
manage to get
alone.
Laggy Puppy.
There's the grab.
Great grab, gets 2. And unless they have some sort of fast comp here with a Lucio speed boost coming out of the gates, I don't think they make it back to point. In fact, I don't think they make it back to point at all. There's no chance.
Well, no, Liam's about to try and touch, I think, here. He does.
Maybe,
no, he
but I
doesn't
don't
quite
think he
get-
lives long enough.
No, he didn't get
Ah,
long enough to get over to. Okay.
They do make it to point, but
Tracer touches.
they'll get picked out fast, I think.
Well, Confessor managed to touch and retouch. That was the retouch to refresh the time. CP3 comes back with Czar, pretty high charge. CP3
Yeah,
is
but-
really low, falls. Confessor really low.
Nah, they're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to pick up here anything
Grasping
much.
at straws.
And map
And
2, favorite Buffalo. Listen,
we
it
saw-
was better.
Yeah, I especially like the Tom and Jerry fight the Angry Cat had with Johan.
I mean, we had 2 different video games going on simultaneously. And great grab here out of nap time, one of several.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he's just farming that grav. He's basically max charge almost the entire time living and just
Yep,
keeping that charge up.
and he's one of the better Zarias on NA, and it shows. Need more Angry Cat versus Johan content. J-Swiss, I don't believe you are allowed to influence the outcome of this game. But if you can, yes, go ahead. Yeah, more content.
Yeah, that would be fun. Tom and Jerry. I mean, it did work out because, to be fair, like when he did that, he staggered the Widow from his team, and that allowed their team to kind of get some picks. And then when they did come back, the Widow was still gone long enough for them to push up and get that first point.
Yeah. I want more 1v1s. I shouldn't be calling for it. I shouldn't be asking for it, but I want it. I'd love to see it.
I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, look,
Yes,
if
it was.
look, if War's not gonna win, the least they could do is put on a good ring,
Hey, no. We don't. No, we're not as casters. We don't do that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No.
War has put on a
War
great
has
show
a
so far.
chance. War has a chance.
Yeah.
What those chances are, I don't know. But War, no matter what, is gonna make it entertaining, and that's what the people want.
Let's see. We got Saravasa, and I'm wondering if we're gonna see like a brawl comp here. I mean, I think you run the Ryan again, right? Because they ran the Czar.
I mean, possible. Stormbringer in the chat telling me to be the content fiend I was meant to be. That's first off, that's messed up. I don't think I seek content all that much. You know, we here at United Rogue Overwatch are for competitive integrity, and please give me 1v1s for competitive integrity and more 1v1s, please. Competitive integrity, more 1v1s. Whew, sorry about that. Yeah, may the best team win. More 1v1s.
Yep. War. Okay, we got the Lucio. Wait, I know Johan goes back to Reaper. We were about to have a Lucio 1v1, I thought.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd be down for a Lucio 1v1. I'd be more down for both teams to get something like an Ana and like a Kiri, and then both Mauga mirror one another, and both Maugas just shoot each other into oblivion.
I mean, we do have one Maga here, at least.
Yeah,
But,
CP3 is about to find out that Zarya gains a lot of charge from Mauga.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need to shoot the Czar in order to get your, to keep up.
Yeah, you do.
But unfortunately, that just gives her charge. Great counter to Maga.
Poor CP. Oh, he's going in. Oh,
He's going
CP3
in.
is just pressed.
And he falls. I mean, they kind of have the perfect counter to him, right? They have Genji deflect to stop him. Immor field. They got Reaper with the lifesteal, and then Czar. He doesn't really have anybody to feed off of to get like his resource up,
I mean, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Angry Cat has been playing a completely different game, and it's great.
Yeah.
Washington is winning, just not in ways they might have expected going into this.
We're finding new ways to play Lucio.
I mean, it really is. It's like the latter way to play Lucio, I think, because Angry Cat is just the best DPS that they've got here.
Yeah, he's killing Johan. I mean, Lucio does put a lot of damage out. He does more damage than a Genji.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Multiple picks coming out of Angry Cat.
Let's go. He gets another! He gets another!
Angry Cat.
Okay, Angry Cat.
As Shogun might fall. No, they finally get him.
Well, you know what? Angry Cat, you got 3. You did your job,
Yeah, I did great. Oh man, love that. You love to see it. somewhere the Lucio Mafia is cheering this content on as Liam goes down to
Pop
Laggy
his
Puppy.
cardiac overdrive, but that time perfectly times the bubble. Johan popping all gets Angry Cat, and Buffalo takes first.
Don't say that. It's messed up. Sorry, you guys can't hear me. Jace West is making some comments here in the booth. More 1v1 pop off Angry Cat.
Oh, and there's the grab. Did he pick off the thing early? Wait, Guna uses her pedal to get out?
Guna, good play there on that Life Weaver. Confessor getting out Laggy Puppy here.
Angry popping. He gets no pick though. And he teabags.
Angry Cat. Oh my goodness.
The teabag. This is more Tom and Jerry content.
And watch him go after Shogun on the high ground. Gets him off of there. I'm absolutely loving this. You know what? We don't have Soup for this season. Soup is taking a season off here in Ruby League, and we are getting the wonders of Angry Cat instead. Absolutely, the spirit lives on. A nice pick onto Laggy Puppy.
That guy's CP3's health bar disintegrated in 2 seconds.
I mean, yeah, Juno will do that. I mean, they're just going to their spawn now. There's no reason to do that. In fact, Naptime might actually get picked for his efforts here for doing something like that, and he does.
Oh, he does.
And Washington will take the point. They got greedy.
Well,
they got greedy. They may have wanted to spend more time in this game with Washington. I can't blame them. Washington are a great bunch of people.
Yep.
But
Laggy falling off the map, opting to die on his own terms.
Laggy honestly could have made it back to team. No one was going after him. I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe he was looking.
Oh, there's a grab and the Reaper ult.
Oh no! Brutal 3K there by Johan.
CP3 barely not living.
And 50% here, slightly more than that on the part of Washington. It's winnable. It is winnable. But Laggy's about to pull out that Dragon Blade, I think, right on top of him.
Yep, and they almost have window too.
There it is. Not gonna get any picks here though, as Confessor takes out Pineapple. Angry Cat dropping nap time, and they get the point flip.
Angry Cat, you know, looking strong. Okay, there's the beat.
No way. It might be what they need though in order to live.
Yeah, stall at this point as long as possible.
And getting that window out from Shogun. I mean, is there a chance Angry Cat goes down?
CP3 does get back though.
Laggy Puppy goes down. Does Shogun live through this? There's no way, right?
He's getting bubble. He does get a bubble.
He does, but he's got no immort anymore. And Liam's gonna get the pick. And it's just Nap Time and Pineapple.
Yep. And Pineapple low. Pineapple falls.
Pineapple goes down.
Full charge though.
And Washington gets a point.
Let's go, Washington.
I have no idea what I'm watching here. I am enjoying every single moment of it though. I'm sorry, Buffalo, but I'm rooting for the underdogs at this point.
Yeah. I want to see more Angry Cat.
Oh man! CP3 takes 2. Great plays there out of CP3. Shogun goes down. I think they're gonna get the early cap on this point. Wow, Washington.
I'm liking this content.
Washington has turned on the Jets.
They found the strat. They found the strat.
Confessor goes down here to Pineapple, and CP3 is profoundly alone with a very angry-looking hornet's nest of Buffalo players heading right his way.
Yeah.
And he really is about to get oh, Life Weaver Tree is what he's about to get. Great ult there from Liam.
Liam gets one. Angry Cat gets Johan.
I'm gonna be honest, if we can get this content here for the rest of the season, I might be voting Angry Cat as one of the most valuable supports.
Yeah, you know what? He's been putting in work. He's like the third DPS on the team.
I not like, he is the third. No, he's the third. He's the first, and the other two are sideways.
And then there, yeah. Oh, there's the
Oh
reroll
my.
with the combo.
But they're gonna be trapped in there, and that's gonna get them to pick onto Johan.
See, they said, I'm not trapped in here with you, CP3. You're trapped in here with me.
Washington is feeling it now. They really are. And nap time on the Mauga. It's
Oh,
happened. We've got a Mauga mirror. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. They managed to get nap time to pull out Mauga. Oh my goodness. Well, surely they
Nap
don't get
time.
the point. No, they don't.
Okay.
But it's 99%
Angry
in
Cat, wait,
favor of
it's Angry Cat
Washington.
alone. Angry Cat falls to his death.
Angry Cat's gonna choose to regroup with the team. Smart play there, but
He's like, I'll go out on my own terms, man.
probably could have rode the outside of the map and maybe made it back. But regardless, there's a chance. There's a chance that they take a second point. And as Shogun getting kicked off of that high ground here, followed up by Johan, Confessor falling to Shogun here on the Tracer. And they're going to be up here on one on the part of Buffalo as Liam goes down to Shogun. And I'm going to be honest, I think Buffalo have just looked at this and gone, no way, not happening.
Not happening.
And
You know what? We had the fun. You know what though? It was fun. You know?
It was very fun while it lasted. But I think they are committed to not letting them get another point here as Liam goes for the back line. And he might get the pick up on Laggy here. Shogun is
trying to
low.
touch. Confessor does get the pick on Laggy. They flip point.
Point flip and they're forced all the way back.
Wait, but Pineapple's about to touch. Pineapple
The
does touch.
Ajax onto Liam there.
They pull him out. Wait, they pull him out of the cage.
They do.
Shogun gets Guna.
Buffalo point flips back. CP3 gets the pick on the Shogun there. And
They beat. What is happening?
way.
There are a lot of ults.
What is going on?
Press
No
Q.
way, but CP3's gonna go down.
You know what? There were just a lot of ults
Beautiful
out
Suzu coming
there.
out.
What is happening? How did they get another touch?
I have no idea.
Wait, Liam's still alive? Confessor's here? Confessor 3v1ing? Not anymore?
No way. No way Buffalo manages to get the... No, they don't.
Okay.
I don't know what I just watched.
I watched a lot of ults go off and a lot of touches.
Yeah, no, it was one person would get to point, alt. Another one would get to point, alt. One of them would alt, counter alt. This is exciting.
If I could get like the clown show like music on, that's what I would play right now.
Yep. Listen, a gun in each hand and a smile on my face, as Storm says here in our chat.
Yeah.
We've got. I spoke the Mountaineer into existence. Here it is. Enjoy.
CP3 really low, backing up.
Very engaging tank gameplay here from these two.
When two tanks shoot at each other for 5,000 damage and none of them fall.
Liam? Liam!
Wait. Liam fell off the map? I didn't see what happened there.
Listen, I'm checking the water. I don't see anything. I don't know where he's gone.
Well, you know, Buffalo slowly taking this point up, and it's their last point for War, so War kind of has to contest here soon. And they will get at least one more contest.
They definitely do, and we'll see if they manage to get it here. I don't necessarily know.
What happened there? What the heck?
Oh my goodness.
Weaver pedaled up and pulled back in. What?
I think that the pedal might have gone above the box, the height limit of the box, and yoinked them back down. Yeah, the cage.
Yeah.
And yoinked them back down, as I think this might be our game here. And
I don't know what happened this game, but I can tell you what, it was a lot of fun to watch.
This was exceptionally exciting. GG's to both teams, really. You know what? If you're Washington, you know exactly what was going on going into this. You know, and it was they play. In my opinion, they played well. You know,
They did play well, and honestly, I love the Angry Cat and Guna backline. I mean, the pulls and the pedals were amazing.
you can't be mad about it. That was a show. It was entertaining to watch, and I'm sure it was entertaining for them to play. GG's to both teams as Buffalo takes the win here over Washington, Week 4 here in Ruby League. Thank you for watching here with us tonight. That's it for us.
Yep. See you next time.